Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of the Saviour Show. I'm downstairs again. Haven't done a video since yesterday because I was busy today, spent time with the family, went down to Ithaca, or not Ithaca, but Skinny Atlas, did Dickens Christmas once again like I did last year. Did it with more of my family this year, just did it with my mom and dad last year. So I can't watch the Ring of Honor Final Battle pay-per-view tonight, unfortunately, which sucks for me. Me being a big Ring of Honor fan that I am. But I know a few YouTubers, like Peter Gilmore went, he lives in New Jersey. Gilbert Blaze went, he lives in New York City. And Gilbert Blaze used to do videos. I haven't seen him do a video in a very long time. But I got the Rangers versus Pittsburgh tomorrow. Just got done watching the Syracuse Crunch game. The Rangers lost last night, 3-2, versus the Detroit Red Wings. So, a little bit of wrestling, but the big news in wrestling, well, not really wrestling, but MMA in the MMA world, gonna talk UFC a little bit. CM Punk has officially signed a multi-fight deal with the UFC and will be fighting next year in 2015. So that's good news if you're a UFC fan, but me being a WWE guy, WWE fan, and wrestling fan, I kind of feel that, he turned his back on us. But I can see where CM Punk is going here. He wants to test himself, from what he said in the Octagon. He's getting up there in age. He is. AJ Lee, his wife, is still with the WWE. I don't know when she's leaving, or if she is leaving. You gotta make money somehow. So I guess that's a good thing. So I wish CM Punk the best of luck. And I want to thank Chris Robidux right now for doing a video response to my Star Wars DVD and VHS tape collection. I still don't like the Blu-ray. I'm not a huge fan of Blu-ray DVDs. I do have a couple. I have a few of the Terminator movies on Blu-ray. I Am Legend with Will Smith on Blu-ray. Monday Night Raw tomorrow. Definitely gonna watch it. I hope they don't do the anonymous Raw GM. Getting sick of that. Ring of Honor TV, I will watch that, in a little bit after this video, when I get done. And should I do a first ever Q&A? Now, I probably won't get a lot of questions, but any question is good, and, if you have, any wrestling-based questions only, then put it in the comments below, and I will answer them to the best that I can in a future video. I'm not saying you have to do it right now, but just put in the comments below. So yeah, I can't wait for Kevin Steen's debut, Kevin Owens' debut in WWE NXT next Thursday, the NXT Revolution pay-per-view. So yeah, kind of a quiet day today. Like I said, I didn't really do much, just went to Skinny Atlas. I used to play hockey there too. And did Dickens Christmas again. That's pretty cool. They have different things, like different shops there. They're in character. Kind of like a play, kind of. But I do have beer. This is a Amber Ale beer I got. Still from, I don't know if you can see it, from Ithaca Brews, from Thanksgiving. So I'm going to take a drink of this right now, of my beer. Good stuff there. Nice and light. So yeah, I got my appointment tomorrow. I haven't picked up Hell in a Cell yet. I probably will, on Wednesday. Speaking of WWE DVDs, Gemini 888, he says he hates video games. Now me, I have a passion for video games. I've been collecting video games ever since I was a little kid. There we go. It's just something that I like, to play. It's a hobby of mine. I'm more, old school, like Gemini is with his WWE DVD collecting, and VHS tape collecting, which is an awesome collection. It really is. I'll never get that many, which is why I watch off the WWE Network and watch wrestling, .ch, in torrents. That's how I watch wrestling, and YouTube too. off of old wrestling. I just watched The Undertaker versus Brooklyn Brawler from Raw '93. It was a while ago. Shawn Michaels and Vince. It was when Vince was still doing commentary. Um, so like I said before, Vince, you got some competition again. You got all these companies on the rise, but I definitely think WWE will never go out of business. But Jem, why did you smash up a Super Nintendo? A perfectly good Super Nintendo, when, gamers like myself, they're hard to come by. I don't have the second model. I got the Yobo FC Twin instead, which plays NES and Super Nintendo games. But I have a top loader and AV Famicom that I love to play all the time. Have a huge collection. And I want to show my DVD collection too, my WWE DVD collection too, maybe sometime in the future. Just want to do another Saviour show out there, talk about my day. I had a pretty good day today. I had a burger, going to lunch with my aunt tomorrow. And I got another appointment tomorrow, so I've had a lot of appointments lately. I hate doing that shit. I really do. It drives me nuts. I would just like to stay home, but unfortunately, you gotta do what you gotta do. So a little bit of wrestling talk. Raw tomorrow should be a good show. I hope that they don't do the anonymous Raw GM. SmackDown we'll watch like always, and NXT Revolution. I'm not going to do a review, but going to do a prediction video on it. And TLC also. So I hope to be on the TLC hangout with Chris, Simon, David Rivera, Levi, Thrash Maniac 99. So yeah. Once again, thank you, Chris, for the video response. I have responded to you before on top 10 movies that have influenced your life. So yeah, that's all I have for this one. Just a short video tonight. Couldn't watch ROH's Final Battle, but I always got ROH TV on Sunday. It's usually at 11:30. So go Rangers, go Knicks, go Yankees, go Syracuse, go Oswego State Lakers. So yeah, like I said before, I kind of feel that CM Punk has turned his back on WWE fans, but I get where CM Punk, wants to make money still and have a career in fighting. So I didn't watch UFC 181, but I heard about it, and I heard Robbie Lawler, I think his name is, or Robbie Hendricks, won the UFC welterweight title. So wrestling and MMA in this video, which is what this channel is about. Haven't talked MMA in a very long time, but figured I would talk about it. Big news right now. CM Punk broke the news last night. Said he wanted to test himself and see how far he can go and drive in the octagon, the six-sided ring. So yeah. That's all I have for this one. This is the Saviour Show number 254. I'm Shane Roy. I'm Wrestling Saviour. Let me take a drink of my amber ale one more time. That's actually my sister's name, so I got to hear it today, and my nephew, Oscar. That's a good beer. Kids, viewers, if you're under 21, don't drink until you're 21. Yeah, disappointed about ROH Final Battle. Couldn't find a stream. Wasn't on first row. But we'll be watching, and I'll have to download it later in the week, along with TNA Victory Road. So this is the Saviour Show number 254. Back to wrestling talk and MMA. Want to talk CM Punk signs a multi-fight contract with the UFC, and will be fighting in 2015 next year. So go Rangers one more time. Have a good one. Hope you have enjoyed it. I'm Wrestling Saviour. This is Saviour Show number 254. And if you have any wrestling-based questions, put it in the comments below, and I will do it on a future Q&A and answer them the best I can. Can't forget about my plugs. Boston Fan 79, V1, Chris, Jeff the Iceman. I hope you don't retire from YouTube. I know you have been talking about it. I support you in whatever you do, and we'll chat with you on Facebook. Peter Gilmore, who's at Ring of Honor right now. I'm jealous. Hope you have a good time. Simon Nickel, David Rivera, who does In the Hot Seat Live, and the Google Plus Hangouts. Gemini888, pissed that you smashed a perfectly good Super Nintendo. I will never do that to any of my systems. And Andre Corbeil. So, go subscribe to all those channels. Go subscribe to my channel. That's all I have for this one. Hope you have enjoyed it. I'm Wrestling Savior. I'm out. Peace.